the country of their dreams right now. Okay, starting from beginning of January until this day, I run almost 200 private consultations with you guys, asking you all these questions. Why do you want to move to that country? What you don't like about your current country, and what exactly stops you from moving to that country of your dreams? I'm finishing my 3 private sessions. You know that January and February I'm running these 3 private sessions with me. You can book them following the link below. They will be active until the 1st of March. So if this is your dream, this is your idea and your plan for 2025 to move to another country, to start your life, new chapter somewhere else, please schedule those 30 minutes with me. It's free of charge, doesn't cost you anything, but you will get a clear guidance and a clear advice in your current situation. What should you do? What exact steps you should take? And what are your options? And you can ask me any question you have. By the end of those 30-minute session, we will definitely have a solution for you. Guys, I'm giving those sessions for free only until the 1st of March, because I'm gathering my data, I'm collecting this information from you, and by now, after almost 200 private sessions, I know the exact 3 reasons that stop people from moving from point A, where they now, to that country of their dreams. And reason number 5, and people keep saying money. Like, oh my God, I need to pay for my tickets, I need to pay for my accommodation over there on arrival, and I need to collect all this cash. Guys, every single relocation, it's an investment, but it's investment in your future, it's investment in your life. And I have lots of my potential clients coming from the US, having those sessions with me, who are after that becoming my community members and joining my relocation program. So their main fear, I would say, how to arrange all this money, all this relocation, I totally understand. When it's happening for the first time, when you're moving abroad for the first time in your life, everything seems a little bit too surreal on how to organize all these processes step by step, and how to cover all those expenses and everything. But as I said, you need to understand that this is your investment. It's an investment in your future. It's an investment in your happy life. And if you, like predominantly my community, making this transatlantic move, like let's say from the US, from Canada, from Australia, somewhere in Europe, my advice here, always go and visit that country first. And even to do this, yes, you need to have some money upfront to invest in such trip. I would call it discovery trip, just to make sure that this is the right place for you. Because I have lots of you guys coming for those private sessions and saying me, okay, I saw your content and I saw your videos, and Norway is such a fantastic country, or Italy is such a wonderful place to live, all this food and people and pleasant climate. Guys, there is no ideal country in the world. I lived in 7 countries, and you know that some countries, they're good for one type of people, and some other countries, they just don't work for everyone. And of course, I was living in those countries, and I was really happy being there, and I was showing it on my channels, all these good things. But it's not for everyone. For example, I have my friends moving from Italy to Norway, or from Spain to Norway, and for them it was so lonely. They were not particularly excited about local food. They were not particularly excited how different the society, compared to this vibrant and extroverted, let's say, Mediterranean culture, that people don't go out this much, people don't go for a drink this much, all these things. They prefer outdoor activities, spend time with their families during the weekends. So the vibe was absolutely different. So that's why, if you're making this life-changing decision about moving to another country, Pay a visit to that country, spend a month there, okay, even 2 weeks, ideally a month. 2 months will definitely answer your question if it's the right place for me, if it's the right place for you, if you feel home there, if you feel that the vibe is right, the environment is good, the energy is there, you love everything about this place. In this case, you are investing money in all these further steps, like getting employment there if you wish, or moving your business there if you have one and want to move it to another country. All these visa issues, and especially when you have your family involved in this process. So you need visa for yourself, visa for your partner, visa for your kids. Okay, dogs can come without visa. So what I'm saying is, yes, money is involved in this process because every single relocation requires some upfront investment. But we're living in 2025. There are so many ways to make money online, even on top of your official employment, even on top of your, I don't know, even if you're working long hours, you have your weekends, you have your evenings. And if you dedicate even like 2-3 times during your evenings and during your weekends, if you, we all have this trade-off when you choose between going out Friday night and suffering your hangover the next day, or just invest this money in your development at time. I mean, invest this time in your development, in your business, in running your projects. It's a matter of time, a few months. If you invest that time, evenings and weekends, in rising your side hustle, in making your additional income, it will be more than enough to cover your trip, your initial costs of living there. And if you don't know how to make money online these days, guys, there are at least 4 levels of making money, from converting your current hobby. You play the guitar, you can convert it into making money online. You like cooking, you can also make money online by providing people with this advice about all this healthy cooking. English is your first language, you can offer your courses or your language, like platforms like italki. You can be a teacher for other people who are just start learning your language, or like people like me, you can offer elocution lessons when you correct pronunciation and accents reduction, all these interesting things. Believe me, those are even like my elocution lessons. I bet I already told this. It's £60 per hour. Per hour, £60, okay? Because I have my teacher coming from the UK. I'm more interested in that way of pronunciation, and okay. £60, guys, just to let you know. And lots of people these days, because they're involved in international business, they are public speakers, and they are not native English language speakers. They're looking for people like this to correct their pronunciation, to help them with public speaking skills, with being more clear during their business meetings, during public speaking events, all these good things. So just, guys, let me know. And in my program, we have the whole module 2. We have 5 lessons there where I'm breaking down the exact categories of how you can start making money online right now, starting from beginner level, when you convert your existing hobby, being busy just your weekends, and converting that hobby into additional income, additional money for yourself and for your family, where you don't even need to move to another country. You will have just additional money living where you are. I don't think extra cash hurts. And to the superior level, when you combining different income streams, like, for example, you have your official employment, you are doing for 5+ years, your skill set really strong there. You can find a few clients to provide similar services to that services you are already providing to your official employer, and you will be charging those additional clients per hour or per month, so you already freelance consultant. After that, you can also have your hobby, you can write a book, you can record something, some materials. You can do editing, you can do photography. Like, guys, honestly, even the sky is not the limit here. If you have a goal to increase your income, to make some extra money, we're living in 2025, it's more than possible. Check my program, the link in the description, or we have 10 days until the 1st of March. Arrange a private session with me, absolutely free. We will discuss your options, how you can make this move and how you can increase your current income and move to that country of your dreams. By the way, let me know in the comment. Hi, hello guys. Hi, Philip. Hi, Kelsey. Good morning to you. Yes, I know I did not plan to do it on Tuesday. It's going to be another one on Thursday, but I was fuming because those reasons stopping people, I really need to share it here. Money is not a problem. If you start your side hustle right now, in a matter of 2 months, you can develop additional source of income without leaving your house, without leaving your couch. And reason number 2, why people cannot move abroad these days, because they're afraid that they don't speak that local language fluently. Well, when I hear these things from people who would like to move to Italy, France, but not many people really moving to Italy or France to get a job here. Okay, French is really essential when you're moving to France or to Paris. Italian is really essential when, like, okay, how it's called, daily communication level of Italian will be beneficial, especially if you're targeting areas outside major cities of Italy. That's quite handy to have, at communication level, I would say. But for people who are moving to Scandinavian countries, to the Nordic region, Norway, Denmark, Sweden, Finland, the Netherlands, like, guys, you don't need any other language like right now. Even Switzerland. English is enough to make you move, to get a job there, to start applying for those jobs. Don't you worry, while you start applying for those jobs, when you will be waiting for your visa to be sorted, you will use that time allocating 1-2 hours per day in studying that language. You can always have one-to-one tutor. I have my language tutor, French one. She is in Ukraine, and I'm studying French online, and I have 2-3 lessons with her during a week, and after that I'm reading some books, I'm watching some TV programs, I'm watching some movies. And no matter that I don't really need French for my professional life, I have my business in English, I have all my clients speak English to me, and my team, it's mixed of Russian and English speaking guys. Yes, so I don't really need that French, but I'm living in the country, and with all my respect, when I go out to get my coffee and have a little chat with the locals, I feel more comfortable when first I understand what they say, and second, I have enough skills, to build a little bit of communication to start this in a polite way. I mean, so language is not that essential. I would say if you choose between money and language, yes, money will go fast, but language, it's learnable. Even speaking about learning Norwegian, which is quite close to English, right? But if you're English speaker yourself, it will take you on average 600 hours to speak Norwegian fluently, right? So you can calculate, okay, you will be applying for your job about 2 months before you get your job offer, if you really do it, okay? If you're not like, okay, today I'm doing it, tomorrow I'm not in the mood. Okay, so if you really follow the plan, you're applying for the job. When you get, it will take you about 2 months. After that, you will need to apply for that visa, which is 1 or 2 more months. So it's already 4 months. And if you allocate 1-2 hours every single day on studying that language, of course, you will have a tremendous difference. And at least it's going to be A2, B1 level, I would say. And after that, you will move to the country, and eventually, in no time, you will start speaking the language. Again, like basic level, you will get so fast. But guys, it's not about even moving abroad. We're living in the world where no company is reliable enough to have only one source of income, I'm telling you. And no matter if you move to the country like Norway, where every salary is equivalent to 5,000, let's say, dollars per month, depending on your industry, your exact location in Norway, and your expertise. And still, don't forget that do not compare yourself with the locals. You, on top of your salary, will need to rent an apartment, right? So it's another expense. You will need to spend your money on groceries. And if you're moving to a country like Norway, guys, you will have so much free time. What are you going to do? Okay, maybe you'll study the language, but still, you're finishing your work at about 4 p.m. Let's say at 5, you're already home. Okay, if you're spending time with family, it's another case. But when I was living in Norway, I had too much free time. So I developed my YouTube channel. I wrote a couple of things, so I was clearly developing my projects because I had all the time after 4 p.m. I was also working from home. I had all my weekends to shoot my content, to do my Instagram, all these things. So in Norway, it's such a fantastic environment to develop your side hustle, to have that additional income. And again, extra cash never hurts. So I would definitely advise you to build your extra income in 2025. As I said, no company is 100% reliable. You know that today you're working there, and next week the belly up, chapter 11, and all this, unpleasantness. So, and even when you look for another job in another company, when you already have some income regularly coming on your bank account, when you know that you're capable of doing money online, no matter what, no matter that you lose your job tomorrow, you have something to cover your back, to provide for your family, to put some food on your table. So guys, having one source of income without even thinking how to develop this extra income, additional income source in 2025, guys, this is dangerous. Well, let me know in the comments if you find it, well, that's just my position. Okay, and the third thing I told you, like the most important thing, right? I personally find the main reason that stops people from moving to the country of their dreams is their mindset. And this is exactly what I want, I would say 90% of people I'm communicating with to think about. Like the way you talk even, right? So let's talk about this a little bit. Like how you present information, how often you use words like problem, issue, oh my god, fear, it's scary, it's difficult. That's like those words, they have such a negative effect, and such a negative meaning, because now I am controlling myself. Yes, it takes time to learn how to get out of those words, how to stop saying those things. And instead of I have a problem when something happens in my life, I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Okay, what we're gonna do about it? This is interesting. We're facing something interesting. Or if it's like nothing is difficult, something can be challenging. It will just take a little bit more time than you expected. This is exactly what is difficult. Something what takes more time, okay? Something you've never tried before, maybe, and something what takes longer for you to accomplish. This is what's difficult. It's not difficult, it's challenging, it's interesting. This is something new to learn, new skill, new ideas. It's never difficult. It's never like scary. What are the words I've heard? Difficult, scary, I'm afraid. I'm afraid that it's not gonna work. This is the worst phrase I've ever heard. I'm afraid it's not gonna work. How much negativity in one phrase? Like, how about changing it? What can I do already? Yeah, what can I do to get the result, right? Like pretty much the same thing. I'm afraid it's not gonna work, or what can I do to achieve that result? You see, you're just changing absolutely negative things to something really positive. And instead of going down with your expectations and everything, you're raising up thinking, okay, shall I create a few ways how can I, go around the situation. So guys, mindset is essential. When you change your job, when you move to another city, another town, doesn't matter, when you change something in your life, to get positive result, you need to have the right mindset first of all. This is how you approach things. Even like job searching, and it doesn't need to be international job searching, it can be even within the same country, when you just want a pay rise, when you just want a better paid job, right? When you approach this process from a place of fear, from a place of self-doubt, well, that's gonna be challenging. It's not like, you really need to change your mindset. You really need to switch from, oh my God, I cannot do it, from what sort of value I'm bringing to that company, what sort of value I'm bringing to that country, what sort of value I'm bringing to the community. And when you think from the prospect of what value I'm bringing, your life changing dramatically. Okay, let me give you an example. That's crazy example. I know that many of you, know that I also have my bigger channel, which is about to hit 100,000 subscribers. Thank you so much, guys. I'm expecting my first YouTube plate. And okay, 1 year ago, that channel got stuck. It got stuck at the point money was down, all analytics were down, it was hit the wall, let's say, yeah. And I was sitting there oh my God, what else can I show? What else can I show from my life? Shall I go to Paris city center and film exactly identical video like I filmed never do in Italy? Shall I do the same about Paris? Yeah, this is what people watched before, they're gonna watch it again. And thinking this way actually was dragging my channel even down and down. And a few months ago, at the end of last year, I was hold on a second. But why people subscribed to this channel? Okay, they wanted to know more about travel. They wanted to know more about Italy. They wanted to know more about Norway, right? So what value I can actually give to them, right? What sort of value I can get from my life experience, and what sort of stories I can tell to my community in order to improve their life. Not to show how cool I am, right? I don't honestly, I don't give much of a, okay, I'm fine, right? But still, what experience I already have can be also beneficial for other people. What I love so much in my life that I can share this experience, and with this experience help other people, to improve their life. And I realized that I love living in different cultures, not traveling, because traveling for me it's tiring, right? I clearly living. Okay, my ideal life is between the US and Europe, because I love the vibe of both, but I cannot handle US for longer than certain amount of time, and I cannot handle Europe longer for, let's say, 3 months. I need to move somewhere else and then come back. So adaptation, how to come to another country and get that adaptation to the level that you feel comfortable there. This is what I want to share. Also, I want to share with people, all these insights of living in different countries. If I'm in Italy, I will show you how it feels to live in Italy, to be the local. If it's Norway, I will show, all this grocery situation, apartment situation. Again, for everyone who is moving to Norway, what to expect when they actually come there. And now I came to another crazy situation. I was running my analytics on my travel channel, and I found out that one of my watched videos was actually how Italians stay skinny. So basically some diet hacks Italian people tend to have, and especially older generation, because I was observing my own family for 10 years. And I was hold on a second, but the diet Italians actually follow, I've never seen older generation of Italians being depressed or being super anxious or something. And after that, I started researching, and I came across glucose spikes and all these things. So I was oh my God, how about if I take best hacks of Italian eating routine, and I will tell this to the public because, well, it will, first of all, it will help in losing weight, building muscles, building abs. This is what lots of people these days actually dreaming about, and also long term, right? It will prevent developing of prediabetes, diabetes type 2, also fatty liver symptoms. Like, it's so many things I'm going through now, all this research and everything. So I'm actually changing the whole idea of my channel from being just travel and showing where I am and what I'm doing to actually helping people to be prepared first for traveling to those countries where I am. So like what to expect. And even my videos, okay, they're getting so much hate, like what you should never do in Italy. Like, guys, I'm sharing this information not because, like morals, you can, I don't want you to look like American tourists because it's becoming dangerous in Europe, okay? In places like Paris and in some parts of Rome, in some parts of Milan, I don't want you to walk around with this flashing light that I'm a tourist, I'm your target, like take advantage, right? So those advice I'm sharing with you is to protect you. Yeah, that's for your safety. And again, well, I just like traveling places and feel like the local there, to understand the culture. And well, again, that's just my point. So mindset, guys, is everything. No matter if you're planning to change your job, if you're planning to start relationship, if you're planning to your career, moving to another town, moving to another city, moving to another country, if you think like a winner, you will win. If you feel like yourself, I'm sorry, if you feel like a loser, you will lose, okay? So you better think like a winner and stop feeling like loser, okay? So, and this is what we're doing in my community. Guys, I really want you to believe in yourselves. You deserve only the best in your life. Again, you found my channels for a reason. Means that you have this idea of changing your life, of improving your current life circumstances, of going somewhere else, trying something different. I had lots of people contacting me from the US, and guys, like, I feel you. I would say 85% of those almost 200 private consultations I had were coming from the US. And I feel you guys. I totally understand when you working crazy hours, barely making your ends meet, and especially if you have only one source of income, which is your current employment, which is not reliable, and competition, and it's extreme in the US. And I know that salary, it's a massive problem, and lots of American companies, they okay to pay less, sacrificing the quality of their staff, just, to decrease their business cost, operational costs. And this is horrible. And the idea of letting people go in 1 week time, and again, if you don't have any additional income, and the idea that you can lose the house if it's the only roof above your head, and with your family, if you miss your mortgage payments, and you can literally end up on the street. Guys, seriously? Like, I was absolutely shocked. I have goosebumps, like, to hear all those stories, what's happening these days, and what sort of situations people are going through. I'm not surprised that this combination of such a stressful situation with employment, when your company is not super reliable, when some of them, they don't even provide any like life insurance, which is, absolute. I think anything what happens to you in Europe, you can fix it, and you can choose if you go public, if you go private, but at least, they will fix you. And all these stories, again, losing your house because you're missing some payments, and the government does not provide any sort of, support in those situations. That's wow, wow, wow. So if you found my channel, if you found my program, it means that you really want to try and improve your life and move to another place and try your life there, start a new chapter of your life. And again, I won't be surprised if after this constant rat race somewhere in the US, you will come to Europe, Scandinavia, Italy, and you will feel this relaxed, like no anxiety, no stress. Like I don't know how you can relax when you have no idea what tomorrow will bring, when you don't know what to expect. I'm not saying the US is bad or something. I'm not saying like every country has its pros and cons. For me, the US, this is the country to be if you're running a business. If you already reach certain point in your life, when you have certain level of your income, the US is a fantastic country. But when you above your 30 years old and you have one employment and you work crazy hours, like you work in your weekends, you barely have any holidays, you don't have your insurance, guys, why don't you move to a country like Norway and try it just for a few years? You can always go back to the US, but you will have pretty much quite similar salary. On top of that, free education. On top of that, free healthcare, like 12 months maternity leave shared between the mother and the father. So you can decide how many months your wife will have and how many months the father of the baby will have. It's an interesting case in like some Norwegian companies. They even increase your salary when you're pregnant, when you have kids, because they understand that your life circumstances are changing and now you need to provide for more people in your household. And well, yeah, when you're getting married in Norway, when you're having kids, they will gradually increase your salary. Okay, maybe Norway is not the country to make $5 million per year, right? But to have a comfortable life in a safe place, when you're not afraid that your kids are going out, and I'm talking especially about female kids, when they go to school, when they go outside, when they go to socialize with their friends. That's and another thing, funny. Okay, we still have time. Racism, right? So, like, I was asked about this situation in Norway. Like, no, as long as you are a decent, good human being, yeah, people will remember your name. If you are a piece of crap, the personality, yes, people will name your nationality. Okay. But still, I have lots of friends from different backgrounds living in Norway, and well, now one raises an eyebrow, looking at them. If you contribute to that society, if you do your work, if you're growing your family there, no one really cares, where you're coming from or what's your background. Like, as long as you're a decent, good human being, welcome and be a part of us. And especially if you make an effort and in a few months you'll start speaking Norwegian, oh my God, you're welcome. And that's why I know that many people from the US, they're considering countries like Germany, Switzerland, which has quota for international people coming to work there. And not many people actually know about Norway. That's, for me, this is very interesting. And especially for the guys, if you are a breadwinner in the family, if you have your family, to feed, to provide food for, if you have your wife to take care of, if you have your kids, again, Norway, with every salary, again, depends on the industry. That's why if you want me to tell you your estimation, what to expect from your salary in Norway, please arrange a free consultation with me. We will go through your case, but you have only 10 days left. Because, guys, 2 months, every single day, running consultations, I'm getting a little bit emotionally. So from the 1st of March, I'm taking off. I don't know if I get back those private sessions, free ones. I'm not sure. So take your chance. Don't miss it until the 1st of March. So I was saying, if you're a guy who would like to provide for the family, again, based on your qualification, your industry, location, $5,000 will be your average salary. Average rent in Norway is about $950 per month. Like, even, okay, let's say $1,000 per month. When you have 5K your salary, 1,000 your rent, okay? And other things like clothes shopping is not a thing in Norway, healthcare is free, education is free, so you have so many perks. I would, if you one of those people who I had to chat with and you feel so tired and so, how it's called, not really valued in your company, if you feel drained and if the way they treat you there started affecting your self-esteem, your self-confidence, guys, really consider moving somewhere else, trying something new. Being American, you will be surprised how comfortable it is to live in a country like Norway. And again, you will finally have this feeling of life and work balance. So the major thing about your relocation, guys, to move to the country of your dreams right now is only your mindset. When you have your right mindset, when you know how to position yourself on the market, when you know how to sell yourself, when you know how to write that winning resume, how to build that strong LinkedIn profile, how to approach companies, and how to let them know that you, such a fantastic individual, exists on this market, well, I'm giving you 2, maximum 3 months to get a job there. After that, you will sort out of your visa, and within 6 months, you will finally make that move to the country of your dreams. If you want to have a discovery trip to that country also, guys, it's so easy to organize it. And in a matter of 1 month, you will understand if it's the right environment for you, or it's better because when you invest in writing your resume, applying for jobs, networking with people, getting your job offer, negotiating your salary, applying for your visa, waiting for your visa, moving, all your stuff to another country, and in 2 months you realize that, oh my God, this place is not for me. Guys, this is the worst case scenario. Believe me, it's okay when you're doing such move within Europe, when you know that you pack your stuff and in 2 hours you're back to your country. When this is transatlantic move, guys, honestly think twice. I am considering spending more time in places like LA. I have my community in Florida now also waiting for me, to explore their area of the US. I stayed in Los Angeles for a month last year, and in 1 month I realized that yes, I would love to stay here for like 4, 5 maybe months out of 1 year, but rent something for 2 years, 3 years, relocate there permanently. So for me, after 1 month of living in Los Angeles, I understood. I had this clear feeling that the US for me, let's say 4, 5 months per year, fantastic. The rest of the time I want to spend in Europe. I will invest in my property in Europe first, and after that, let's see how life goes. But more comfortable, more secure, safer, reliable, I would say, life in Europe. You have much more human rights here, and if you have this option of having your double nationality, a dual citizenship, please, guys, consider this option. I keep saying it to all my people contacted me these 2 months for those almost 200 private sessions. Guys, please, if you're in the US, make a trip to Europe, not to see the bloody museums. No, visit a dentist, visit some doctors you feel like visiting. I'm talking about gynecologist, or I don't know, any other doctor you feel like you really need second opinion, or you need a health check. Please let me know. I will help you with arranging everything, because honestly, the quality of those services in Italy absolutely top. Anywhere I live in the world, to my dentist, to other doctors, I go specifically in Italy, and they do speak English, by the way. And even if you don't have your international insurance, the checkup will cost you about 150 euros, guys. 150 euros, what, like $130? Guys, it's worth it. Instead of running across those museums, book your visit to Italy for, let's say, 3 weeks, right? Visit the doctors, have your full health checkup, make sure that everything is okay with you. If you have any anxiety issues, if you have any, depression situations or anything, honestly, talk to the doctors there. They will tell you that to cure your depression, your anxiety, your sleep, right? At least 8 hours, your diet, my dears. And my book will come live next month. I will put all psychology, how to get out of depression, anxiety, and how to put, if you have pre-diabetes or diabetes type 2, on remission. I discussed my book already with my publishing house, and I discussed this book with my professor from Cambridge. And yes, they told that this actually method, it works. So I do have, and I also have my glucometer, you see. So I'm measuring myself now, my glucose spikes. Okay, that was it. Mindset is everything. Jumping to your questions, guys. Okay, earning money in life would need to register just one business that. No, Kelsey, you can. Okay, I love this trick. I love this question. No, guys, you can open your company in London. You will be paying 19% of your corporation tax if you have the right accountant. If you're thinking about living in Italy or anywhere in Europe, please also contact me. I will explain you exactly how you should open your company in London, to have your virtual office, to have your accountant. I will even share you mine. No matter where in the world I am, my business is registered in London, and I don't pay more than 19% corporation tax for now. Yeah, because again, I have really good accountant. So if you have any questions about opening business in Europe, also please let me know. Free consultations until the 1st of March. Can you have business Yes, absolutely, Kelsey. I have my clients from the US, and they paying through my company, which is registered in London. Lots of ways to pay: PayPal, direct invoice. So I'm invoicing them from my company, and they making all these payments. And my program. Ouch, I'm gonna sneeze. And guys who joined my program will also have this Stripe in place. So you're basically paying from Stripe. It all goes on your business account directly, and after everything goes to my accountant, and he's dealing with that. I don't know how it works after. He's a shock. I'm with him for 3 years. I know this complex. Kelsey, yes, about opening your business in Europe, I will consult in private. But guys, well, depending which is your industry, if you're in tech, if you IT company or something like that, please let me know. I will give you the exact pattern of how to open your business in London, and after that you can live anywhere in the world you want. You don't need to be based in London and have a British passport. No, forget about it. Hassan, how are you doing? How's it going? No, I'm so happy to see you. Hi. Any tips for management? Oh, why you've been struggling, Hassan? Come on, please. The link in the description. Book a session with me. We really need to call. No, we really need to talk. You can book double time with me. Honestly, Hassan, your questions, I will answer all of them. Love you so much. Thank you so much for following all my creations. Honestly, I will sign my book for you, and I will send you your way. So yeah, thank you so much for supporting. Really curious how European eat dinner so late, because I have to go for a walk after every meal for my energy, blood sugar, and I sleep badly. Ha! Kelsey, that's going to be exactly in my book, right? So how we eat dinner so late. No matter if it's your breakfast, if it's your dinner, you always start with greens, with vegetables. You can have green salad, or my favorite, steamed broccoli with green beans. Make sure that you have those vegetables inside your stomach right away. I'm not a biochemist, but I run so many hours of research. So basically those vegetables, they providing a little mush inside your stomach, and they prevent those sugars and all other molecules to go too fast in your system. They prevent you from having any glucose spikes. And if you want to have a donut or a piece of chocolate, make sure that you will have it as a dessert after your main food. Oh my God, I'm so excited about this subject, you can tell. So have it as a dessert. Never have that piece of chocolate on an empty stomach, because this is where your glucose spike is coming from. Kelsey, you can also try simple food order: your dinner, your lunch, greens, fast. So it can be green salad, fresh salad. It can be steamed broccoli or steamed boiled green beans. Cauliflower, I eat it fresh. I like this crunchy texture. After that, your proteins and fats, right? And after that, carbs, yeah, and after that, sugars. Everything what is sweet, yeah, it's a pleasure food. We're keeping it for dessert. Just make sure that the vegetables go fast. And people asking me, oh my god, how can you start your day with broccoli? Guys, I better start my day with broccoli, right, rather than I will start taking insulin medications in a few years time, because guys, diabetes is a new pandemic. If you Google it, you will see it's what's happening in the world. That's kind of alarming, and we better consider the order of what we eat, because guys, I love sugars. I cannot say no to chocolate, and for me it was vital to find the way to consume my food without raising my glucose, without glucose spikes, because it's like it makes you tired, feel tired after 3 p.m, brain fog, anxiety, you cannot sleep after. Kelsey, vegetables, every single meal start with vegetables. We'll discuss it later. I will give you all this, because I had exactly the same situation, like identical. Hi Jody. Oh my god, another Americans in south of Italy. Jody, thank you so much for joining. Love your hoodie. Guys, you will see me wearing Jody's hoodie very soon. Love the colors. So yes, Jody, I will finish with here and I will get back to you on Instagram. Madison, great advice. Thank you so much. If you have any additional questions, please book a private consultation with me. Yes, I think Milos might be able to give some insight as well on WhatsApp. Yes, he will. Milos will give us all advice we need on WhatsApp. Madison, God bless you. Thank you so much. I did not sneeze. I don't like sneeze on a camera. Okay, I follow. Yes, exactly. Glucose goddess Jessie, because I was going through her research as well, French biochemistry. So absolutely, yes. And your order is, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Kelsey, you got my point. Also have, no, Kelsey, old style Italians. I was observing my father-in-law and my aunties there in their 80s. They don't have carbs for breakfast. They're usually skipping breakfast. They're jumping right away for lunch, and they always start their lunch with a little bit of greens, salad or something. When you see Italians going for cornetto with their cappuccino, it happens once a month. It's not every single day situation. And for those people who have that situation that they're having cornetto every single day, guys, I would advise them to check their blood sugar, because you don't need to be overweight to have diabetes. That's a pandemic of our generation. So please, guys, to prevent your insulin from going crazy in the future, make sure that the fasting goes to your stomach in the morning. Greens, broccoli is the best. Yes, Kelsey, that's why better vegetables fast than insulin medications after. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being with me here. Still, if you're planning to change your job, to move to the country of your dreams, to change your life, and you need my advice, my guidance, and my recommendations, grab that free consultation with me. I'm running them until the 1st of March. Please don't miss it out. Love you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye for now. I'll see you on Thursday. Bye.